Hi, I'm Lisaastonmichael. I'm a psychic medium, healer, and animal energy practitioner. Today, I want to speak to you about a few exercises that you can do, very simple, to help you if you're feeling stressed or anxious. There are 3 exercises that I do daily, first thing in the morning, that help me get on with the rest of my day so that whatever I encounter, regardless of how much it might push my buttons, I'm able to come back to center and move forward calmly and quietly. So the first exercise that I want to talk to you about is bringing in the light and grounding. This is crucial that you do it each morning, because if we are not grounded into the earth and connected to the spirit, we really are randomly going about our day. So this exercise helps me tremendously. It's very, very simple. So if you are in a position where you can sit down comfortably with your back straight, but not rigid, just comfortable, with your palms face down on your thighs. And we're going to close our eyes as we take 3 deep breaths. Now, when you take the in-breath, ensure that your tongue, the tip of your tongue, is on the roof of your mouth. This is so that the governing and central systems in our body can flow smoothly and balance and adjust as we need to adjust. So breath in, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth, breath out through the mouth. So 3 nice deep breaths. And when you breathe, bring that breath right down to your solar plexus, to your tummy area, so that it feels like you're breathing into a balloon there, not stressed or strained, or if you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. Just a gentle breath in so that the tummy expands, and then a breath out. So here we go, closing our eyes. Breath in. Breath out. One more. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Lovely. So the next thing that I do is I bring in the light and ground myself. And how we do this is simply by imagining there is an infinite source of light above us that we can draw on. Now, this light can be blazingly white, or it can be iridescent, containing all the colors of the spectrum and then some, whatever works best for you. So imagine that the roof of your head, the top of your head, is opening up like the petals of a flower. We'll do this exercise in a moment. I'm just explaining it to you right now. And when you do that, you bring the light down through the top of your head, all the way through your body and out the soles of your feet. And as the light emerges from the soles of your feet, just imagine them forming roots, like tree roots. And those roots go deep, 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 deep into the center of the earth and latch onto what you feel is your anchor. I prefer to use a crystal, a huge crystal, and I visualize the roots from my feet going around the crystal and locking me in firmly, grounding me to Mother Earth. So if you'd like to do that exercise with me now, I'll ask you once again just to close your eyes. Just relax now. And put your focus on the top of your head. As you do so, open the top of your head. See it unfolding, unfurling like a flower, reaching for the sun. And as you do, the light comes down through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, and filters ever so sensitively and slowly and gently through the top of your head, through your head, filling all cells and your face, your jaw, the back of your head, and moving down through the neck, working your way through the top of the spine as you go, down through the neck, through the shoulders, out through the arms, along the arms and out through the fingers. At the same time, the light moves down into the chest, filling the ribs and lung, into the diaphragm, filtering all the organs on the way through, down into the stomach, the upper intestine, lower intestine, the buttocks, the sexual organs, the legs, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet, as the light takes form into tree roots growing out, extending from the soles of your feet, down into the earth, down, 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 until it reaches your anchor point. As the roots wrap around your anchor point, you sit for just one moment and feel that you are now connected to the divine source above and to Mother Earth below. You are grounded. Okay. So once you have done that lovely little exercise, which literally takes minutes, the next one I'm going to share with you is fantastic to use in the moment, anywhere that you are at any time. And it's called the square breath. And this stabilizes your heart rate, brings you back to a place of peace and centeredness. So it's a breath of 4. That's why it's called the square breath. So you breathe into the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 4, hold to the count of 4. And we repeat this twice, so it's a total of 3 times. So I'll give you an example. Okay, so in 4 times, hold for 4. Sorry, in for the count of 4, hold for 4, out for the count of 4, and hold for 4. And do that 3 times in total, and you'll find that things are an awful lot calmer. And finally, before I move on with my day, I shield myself. Now, what does that mean? We are energy beings. Essentially, we are all energy. And so we have energy fields. This is the physical body, which I can see, you can see, we can all see the physical body. Outside of this, we have the ethereal body, which is an exact replica of this one, only we can't see it with our eyes. We don't have that frequency that allows us to see that. Outside of that, again, is the emotional body. Outside of that, again, is the spiritual body. And so when we go about our day, we tend to connect with other people, whether physically or on the phone, or however we connect with people, it is energy. We can also connect with the animal kingdom through energy. So sometimes things get caught in our energy field because we do pick up energy from other people. If someone, you might know what I'm talking about. If you can imagine, you've walked into a room and you encounter someone and you don't know who they are and you haven't even spoken to them, but you can feel, oh, they're angry. Oh, that feels a bit weird. Oh, I think I might keep my distance from them. So you're picking up on that negative energy. It's a very real thing, even if we can't see it with our eyes. Some people can, incidentally. They can see auras. So that's for another time. Right now, I want to talk to you about protecting your energy field. So what can happen is if you're an empathic person or a sensitive, you can pick up the energy of other people. It can often happen if you're in a shopping center or a mall, as some people call it. And by the time you get home, you're exhausted. And it's not always from shopping. It sometimes can be that you've picked up energy from others. So how do you go about protecting yourself so that this doesn't happen? Each morning, before I go out the door, before I go into my healing space, and before I connect with other people, whether in mediumship, whether in psychic readings, or whether in distant animal healing, I will always protect myself first so that I do not collect energy from others. So it's very simple. It's a visualization technique, and there are a couple. So I'm going to share a couple with you. Firstly, the one that I like to work with is from shamanic practice, and that is simply closing your eyes, visualizing yourself inside a giant crystal, just sitting inside a crystal. And as you do so, you simply say the words, I protect myself inside the crystal, allowing only those of the highest vibration to be able to reach me. That's all I say. And what that means is that if people have ill intent, or if they're carrying anger or negative energy, you won't feel that. It will bounce off you. Crystals are hugely, hugely powerful, and their energy works whether you see them or not. You can call in the energy of crystal simply by thinking about it, by bringing it in. That is manifesting. And that's for another topic, another time, because thought creates things. Okay. So another technique that I use is I actually close my eyes and visualize a shield of protective energy around me. And I close my eyes and I simply ask my angels and guides to please shield me with a sphere of protection. And please place outside of that sphere the violet fire, so that no negative energy can penetrate through and reach me. Only those of the highest vibration are allowed to enter. Thank you. And that's my second technique. Third technique is a little bit weird, but it works for some. And it's actually visualizing as if there's a giant condom covering you completely. And you go about your day once you visualize yourself inside that protective film. So I say condom because that's what people, if I say put yourself in protective film, they think of plastic and Glad wrap and I can't breathe. So that's what I use to visualize that filming technique. So there's 3 different techniques for you. Okay, so that covers today, which is about bringing in the light and grounding, the square breath, and energetic shielding. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. Please feel free to share this with whoever you wish, and I will be back to talk to you again soon. You can also do these shielding techniques with your animals as well. So I'll be talking to you about that in another video. Thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate you, and much love, many blessings. Thank you. Bye-bye.